This is the further adventures of Hank the Cowdog, Chapter 9, Part 2. I got to my feet and went nose to nose with the old buzzard. Listen, you old bucket of guts. I gave you a chicken head and I'm fixing to collect a buzzard's head unless you take me to Madame Moonshine pronto. Well, you don't have to be so tacky about it. Friend, Wallace muttered, the only friend a buzzard got is his next meal. Wouldn't hurt you to remember that. Wallace went waddling through the willows, still grumbling to himself, and Junior and me fell in behind him. Up ahead, I could hear Wallace carrying on. Darned kids. Tried to tell him. Stubborn. Mule-headed. Never amount to bird hockey. It was quite a procession, 2 waddling buzzards and 1 jake-legged dog. As we walked along, Junior told me about Madame Moonshine. Said she was a burrowing owl, used to live in a prairie dog town, which is where you find most burrowing owls. Only the prairie dogs ran her out of town because she had a witchy kind of power. Sounded pretty strange to me. We picked our way through the willows until at last we came to a rocky ledge on the south bank of the creek. There it is. That's as far as we go. She's in there somewhere. I turned to Junior. You sure this is the right thing to do? I bet she can fix you. Well, thanks again. I started up the ledge. When I went past the old man, he curled his lip. Good luck, Junior called, and watch out for snakes. Huh? Rattlesnakes, said Wallace. Dozens of them. Places crawling with them. And say, if you get bit, try to make it outside the cave before you die. I'd like for something to come out of this friendship. I tried to think of a brilliant reply, something slashing and witty that would really put the bird in his place. Sometimes I can come up with brilliant replies, and sometimes I can't. This time I couldn't. I headed for the cave, feeling just a little shaky. About them snakes, not to mention the witch. I'd never met a witch before. End of the chapter note. Some bird experts would probably point out here that buzzards don't have lips, so Wallace couldn't have curled his lip at me. Okay, maybe he didn't, but he did something with his beak that certainly gave that impression. Signed, Hank the Cowdog. That's the end of Chapter 9.